Okay,
Most of
so
my
so 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 what schedule are we talking about? Are we talking about your school schedule?
I'm talking about everything, including the key club meeting I am in, the medical club meeting I'm in, as well as I'm on as well as my school schedule. Because if you take a look at virtual setting in high school virtual setting is much more difficult because they give you pounds and pounds of work to do. And I mean pounds, at least 1 to 2 pounds of work.
Okay, so right now you have school, and then you have
Yeah, the only time where I think I will be able to spend
no,
a lot
I want to make
on,
sure I understand. I want to make sure I understand. You belong to a medical club, and you have school. So those are two
yeah, so
things already,
medical club,
right?
yeah, medical club is a program uh that you can sign up in school.
No,
It's
no,
like an
no, no.
ER. Oh.
Right, right. I'm not asking. I mean, I understand it's a medical program. I understand that.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
so I wasn't asking for any clarity on what exactly it was. But the question still remains the amount of time. So how much time do you put into your medical program or your school on a daily basis?
School, about every week, we're looking at almost 5 to 6 hours a day, and then after that, I would think I would have to do, uh, these club meetings. They would take about an hour and a half, yeah, an hour and a half to, like, yeah, so 1 hour and a half, and then I have a key club meeting which takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and then let me see what else, and then I have homework to do, which depends how much homework it is, but if I'm looking at a very big pile of worksheets, we're probably talking maybe an hour and a half. And then let's see what else. Right now, I'm not in activities anymore because if I was in sports, then it would take another hour and a half for me to, But as of right now, we're looking at about almost 10 hours worth of school and clubs. 10 to 11 hours of school and class, and then I
Okay,
sleep at 9. So yeah.
okay. So you sleep at 9, and you did 10, 11 hours worth of school activity and worth of the program
Yeah,
that you're in.
I wake up at like 7, yeah, around 7, and then if you do 10 to 11, if you take a look at
Well,
that,
hold on a second. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to process everything. Just bear with me.
okay, all right,
So you go to bed at 9 o'clock every night, and
yeah.
you wake up at 7. So that's 10 hours of sleep, correct?
Sorry, what? 10 hours of sleep?
If you go to
Oh,
bed at nine
yeah.
o'clock and you wake up at 7 in the morning, you slept 10 hours. Is that right?
So if I go 9, well, I don't like fully go to bed, but that's when I start to, like maybe when I go to sleep and
Okay,
feel
okay,
peace.
okay, okay. I'm just trying to make sure that we understand what it is that you're laying out here, the structure and your
Okay,
timing. Okay.
all right.
So once you actually have, done all your daily activities, it's time for you to go to bed. Is basically what you're saying, and you actually sleep. You get into bed, or you retire. Let's say you retire to bed, and from there on out, it's not until 7 in the morning when you restart your day. So your day is from 7 to 9. Is that right?
Yeah. Um.
Okay.
Yeah. So I say the Quran I can do 2 hours at least a day for like every week, at least depending on if my schedule is messed up. A lucky day I
Okay.
would
Okay.
around 2 hours.
Uh,
That's
right. So that's good. So what I would recommend, okay, is of course right before you go to bed, you make some a conscious effort, and right as
yeah.
you're waking up in the morning, right as you start your day, that's to prioritize it and to show that You also have a special connection with it at night, in the, nighttime, because Allah is the one who, changes the day to night and the night to day, you know. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but also, being consistent about it and keeping up with your daily salats. Keeping up with your daily salats because a lot of things you'll be able to do in your daily salats, as a matter of fact. You'll be able to do so many things in your daily salah. Really, instead of you looking at an hour before and after you go to bed, initially, it's going to be much lighter than that. But as you get, as it grows on you, then you want to do an hour, you want to do 2 hours, however. And that's where you talk about commitment. That's why the commitment part needs to also be defined. So you have your pen and paper out. Uh, you say you want to give 2 hours a day, so you want to write out the days Monday through Sunday. Under each day, you place there 45 minutes, and you put a B, capital B/F for before, and then you put a 45-minute again. You put
Okay,
a
sorry. So you wanted me to put Monday through Friday, right?
right. You actually want to put Monday through Sunday. You want to put Monday through Sunday. I mean, you still, every day you pray. I mean, that's the bottom line. You have to pray. You want to pray every day. Praying daily is almost as if just imagine you have a house and you have outlets and inputs coming inside the house for electricity. When you
Yeah.
start praying, I mean it lightens up and brightens up that house. You know, just like it would actually do to your heart. And you need that special comfort and remembrance of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. You know, and besides that's a pillar. That's a pillar of
Yeah.
from the Shahada. So you're actually doing it along the ways of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Quite important. But then it is in itself meditation. It can be very meditative to be praying. And it's supposed to be to that extent. People a lot of times, that's something that we don't really discuss much, but inshallah we will. Uh, yeah, so do that. So you got before and after. So before you go to sleep and after you wake up. So the other abbreviation is A/W. So
So, alright. So Monday you wanted me to do what?
yeah, so you're putting in 2 hours a day, correct? Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
If it, yeah,
Okay.
depending
All
on the
right. All right. So I'm trying to help you out and letting you know the easiest way to do it. So I've given you 45 minutes before you go to bed and 45
Oh,
minutes
okay.
after you wake up. That's all that is. So it really that's an hour and a half. Okay.
Alright.
But I went through explaining why we're doing it that way, and inshallah we'll somehow. But just write that down for now because that is just you want that to be your consistent schedule at least for the next 2 weeks. All right.
Alright.
And the other thing is again the bottom line is commitment. So as you're making your salahs, you definitely want to make your supplication to your creator. And the question is again, what of commitment, am I to give for the purpose you have created me for? You know, that's practically it. And by the way, those are the words of Prophet Jesus. Prophet Jesus. You know,
Yes. Yes.
yes.
Yes.
He
Yeah. I
w-
didn't know he
yeah,
quoted
he's
that, but
quoted. He's quoted in the Quran.
yeah, I know, but I didn't know he actually said those words.
Oh well, yeah. Listen, are you learning from? I mean, I am teaching you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do realize naturally, by nature, we're supposed to learn from each other.
Yes.
Okay, good, good. Where we go from here? So practically, what we're saying is that the commitment, there has to be some form of passion and focus when it comes to the commitment that you give in the path of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. So you're measuring now the type of commitment in which you are prepared to give. So how do you do that? Have you well, I should ask you, would you like to do the commitment scale now, or do you want to do it on your own?
Well,
All right. So now I'll just it's not that difficult. You want to write on the top yes, and across from yes you want to write no. Okay.
okay.
So you have two sections or two categories. One is yes and the other one is no.
Okay, so that's about commitment.
Correct. So let's say Salah. Salah is a commitment, yes?
Yep.
All right, so put Salah there.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Playing the video game.
So you want me to write out my whole entire schedule?
No, wait. I'm asking you, playing the video game, is that a commitment for Allah, yes or no?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so we got one for each one, right?
Yes.
It's yeah. So whatever gets to three first, and that's what you concentrate on. The next one, reading your surahs with understanding, which you actually know. You actually learn from the meaning. That's why we trying to figure out about your your Arabic reading, because you actually learned it, mashallah, and very good, very impressive indeed. I wonder, but okay. So learning how to read your Quran and reciting it. Let's say that. Is that a commitment? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so put that there. So that's the second one for it. Watching TV.
Depends what content it's on.
Okay, let's go through the content. What type of content are we talking about?
I mean, if it's just about, if it doesn't relate to, Islam or anything, then really it's not a commitment. But if you are watching, I guess maybe some content on maybe the history of Muslim creation, or maybe what Allah, maybe some, yeah,
So there's a chance that it could be, and then there's a chance that it can't be, right?
yeah.
All right. So where's the content that it can be?
Anything that is Islam related, that tells us our history.
No, I know you mentioned that. How about if it is actually a complete no?
Content that is unrelated, I guess you could say, the cartoons, or maybe some sports channels, or
Okay. So you have a whole lot more no's than you have yeses on that, right?
yeah.
Okay, so that one would be a no. Okay, so that would not be a commitment. So you have 2 and 2. So now that's the scale now. You have to make a decision. Are you going to go for something that is purely and strictly a commitment? Are you going to go for something that is, questionably a commitment? Or are you going to go for something that is absolutely no commitment? All those are possibilities there.
Okay.
All right. So you make that decision, and then you understand you